SEC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense will take the field first. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Hampton. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The Cardinal opening drive puts a 3 on the board.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The Sun Devils offense will get the ball for the first time. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. The sure hands, it's Jordan. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Okay, ready? It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. And the Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Pulls it fired complete. Runs through a tackle. Still on his feet at the 45. All out of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Tight end finds a soft spot. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Cardinal! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Sun Devils racing to the line in a hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute.
There he goes. The tag. Touchdown, Arizona State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now the pressure is on to keep pace as they start this drive trailing 21-10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
Talk about having a day. We're not even done the first quarter yet. This receiver already has over 100 yards. Look out.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Finds his man. It's McClain. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
This drive will open from the 15. He'll try the left side. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Sun Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running to Green. Turning it on. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Inside the 40. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Heaves it deep. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Sun Devils trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. It's third and goal and third and long. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Fires into the end zone. short pass to put the 6 on the board. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Back to throw, it's Levin. Dances away to buy time. Finds his man, it's Hunt. And they're able to get him down. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. Rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Sun Devils have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
these here coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Going to sling it on second down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's reeled in. It's Napier. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Got a man. It's Napier. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tempo and overdrive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. To the air, it's Levitt. Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Right on target this time. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They're working that left side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
The Sun Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Hall. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Steps away. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Back to throw, it's Levitt. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines, got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Throws to the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Levin. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up.
And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Find some fresh air.
Return is tackled at the 46. And your Arizona State Sun Devils.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the window...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Touchdown, Stanford. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Holds it in down the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
This quarterback is having a Heisman moment in this game. These are the types of games that Heisman voters are going to pay attention to. He's now got over 450 passing yards.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. quickly to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Do the show. Break. Ready. Set.
He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Back to throw, it's Levin. Floating away. Throwing on the run. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Catch inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Moves it down the field. First down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Spits it out to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Pushes ahead. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Pac-12 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and now it's a final. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And how about the hat trick? Like adding insult to injury. You got him in passing situation. You know what's coming. All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They're going to run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for loss. Now you've got 4th in California.
Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Sun Devils want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Brown.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Batista. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
That's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that 1st down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Just drives in between the uprights. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be... At the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Might be looking to run. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Parrish. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Back to pass on 2nd down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Just complete and utter dominance in this one.